This is Roger coming to you from Skipper Trailer Sales here in Pensacola, Florida. I've got a pretty massive and pretty nice trailer to show you here from Midsota. It is the Midsota FBGN-36 with the hydraulic beaver tail. So it is the gooseneck 2 5/16 coupler. We did add an option of a solar charger on the front for the battery, which I'll show you here in a second. It does have dual hydraulic tongue jacks. It does have load lights that are rotatable. Right backwards, there we go. That do rotate, and then they are, may not blind you when I turn it on here. So they are very bright. I don't know the lumens on it. I'll have to get that in the description for you. It does have the wing plate on it to take the roll out of it. When you're going on an off-camber turn and you're loaded pretty heavy. It does have optional winch mount right there, so it can either be a slide-in, receiver style, and it does have bolts in there, so you can actually bolt it on in there, and then they left room in there for you to put your battery to the right side or left side. It does have a 16-inch frame that is arched. It is arched for the proper load capacity. It does have the midship lights for your turn signals and brakes when you're in traffic. It is 12K axles. They are Dexter. It is with the Hutch suspension, and they do have the Volcrum aluminum caps. They are not the plastic ones that tend to break all the time. All right, you do have a 10-foot hydraulic beaver tail with traction strips on it. If you're hauling pallets or whatever, traction strips shouldn't be a problem. If you need to haul something flat, they can be unbolted in 10 to 15 minutes. It is heavy duty hinges on that. It does have the ICS crash bar, so if somebody is following you too closely and they decide they want to be on their phone instead of paying attention to what you're doing, they're not going to go underneath the trailer, which is good. The hydraulic beaver tail is, like I said, hydraulically controlled, and that is the lock right there. So this over travels, locks it in right there like you see. And let's see what else we got. Let me show you inside here. So you have a selector valve for the hydraulic jack or the tilt bed. And the pump is inside here. And that controls the hydraulic beaver tail and the hydraulic jacks. And you can do them both from here, or you can flip the lever and there's another switch up at the neck. I'll show you here in a second. We added the 110 4-amp charger to it so you can plug it in at night so you always know it's going to work. Right now I got it on jack. I'm going to rotate it over to the bed and hit this button and watch what happens. You guys get the idea. I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm going to go ahead and bring it back up. See how it's going to over travel up. And now it comes down. Now it's locked in. We'll flip this over to jack. That's the selector valve for your pump. You actually plug the extension cord in at night to make sure you got a full battery in the morning. You can see the supports underneath here of how the trailer's built. Give you a brighter description. It does have steps both right side and left side. And it gives you a better view of that winch. Let me focus back a little bit. So it gives you a better view of how the winch plate is in here and how it's welded into place as well. Let me hop down. Like I said, you got load lights on that side, and they do switch, pivot around to the front, and they do rotate around. So if you're on a job site, you got lights at work, and it works off the same battery that's inside the pump right inside there. And then it also has the hydraulic jacks. So you can see how fast it moves. It does have the reinforcement on the neck. Let me back up a second. So it does have the additional plate on the neck for reinforced strength, 2 5/16 coupler. It is the 1/2-inch chains. And they're little, everything's new, so it's still stiff. So you get the idea of the chains themselves. And that, oh, I didn't show you the toolbox. It's pretty sweet. Oh, and one more feature I forgot to mention up to you. So you have the toolbox. They got their own locking mechanism in here, just a simple mechanical lock. But you have the roller that sets in right back here. I'll go ahead and set it back here and show you what we're talking about. So if you're going to winch something up, this sets in here like so. And then now when you got your winch there, you got your line going, the beaver tail's down, you're not dragging the line across the deck of the trailer and tearing the line up and or the trailer. So that's a neat little feature that we put onto this trailer for you. So, but if you got any questions about this trailer or any other trailer, just give us a call, 850-458-6527. And again, this is the Midsota hydraulic beaver tail gooseneck on 12K axles with a 25.9 GVWR. Nice piece of equipment.